Hello, everyone, and welcome to Smash and Company, the way we do War Commander. Tonight we got a pretty full show. We got a lot to talk about, and we got a lot of people over in the side chat. And Joseph Taraco, you were the first one here today, baby, and you were here 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago. But you got the first shout out, so. And I'd like to welcome Stephanie. She is on my side panel. Miss Fruit. Miss Brandy, she's on my side panel. And then we also got George. Welcome, honey. Darren, nice to see you. And I hope you seen what I said about that. City says that once you set them hotkeys like that and you go to change into another base, it does erase them, and you have to reset them. So you might get with him and see if there's an easier way for you to do that. He's really good with the hotkeys. And then we have Jason Bourne, welcome Outlaw, and Miss Rainbowy, she's on my panel. Robert Pender, nice to see you, sweetheart. Michael Clark, nice to have you. And Mr. Manny, good to see you, darling. And who else do we got? Kevin Roberts, he's on my side panel. Mr. Blue Balls himself. Mr. Gambo, nice to see you, honey. Welcome, everybody. Everybody want to unmute and say hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Um,
Hello.
Good
Tonight,
eye.
Yeah.
tonight
Good
on the
day.
side panel, we have Mr. Andrew, Miss Bad Mama, Mr. Bonehammer, Miss Chandra, Miss Fruity, Miss Rainbowy, and Miss Brandy. And I'm sorry, but I'm a little under the weather, and but I'm good to do
Tried to
this.
get her to do it another day. She wouldn't let me.
No, no, I want to get into this. This is crazy. Is it not? Is it not
Okay.
crazy?
Yes, it is. Before we start, though, everybody make sure you get your 420 and light it up because this you're going to need that to help you get through
Oh, you're
what
gonna need
Pixie
it.
is trying to do.
They're really giving it to us, and I really don't understand where it's going, but I guess we'll soon find out, won't we? But well, let's just take a look at what we got. Let's start with these release notes. The events. I want to start with one thing. I seen them emphasizing the storyline, and I want to know this from YouTube as well. Who in this game that has played this game for years, like all of us have, knows the storyline of this game? Any of you? Does any do you guys ever remember anything about the storyline?
I don't care about the
No,
storylines.
Why?
it's
So why are they trying to make
no,
such a
man.
big emphasis on it?
I don't know.
Because it doesn't matter.
they
They
try to
keep
make it
stealing
like
all
the
the
No.
games on
artwork from other
TV.
movies and stuff, so who cares?
Yeah,
Are they
go
are
ahead,
they
brother.
trying to relate it? Are they trying to relate it to a game that's on Xbox, like Xbox? Where people.
Well, from what Fruity and I
No,
have
from what I
gathered,
showed earlier, they taken it from Vega Conflict.
there you
Yeah.
go.
Well,
So
except
the
for the one with the Sean Connery way back when. That was from the movies.
I showed them my Vega Conflict earlier, and they were all fiberglassed, so.
it's crazy. It is. And when we get done with all of this, I said it earlier, and it sounds to me like they are moving another game right into our game, and they're going to do away with War Commander,
Yeah.
and that's going to be a shame if that's what they're got in mind. But let's give them a fair chance and see what happens here. Okay, we got Operation Starfall. Odin warned us, from the desert comes a great power, the equinox, dressed in powerful regalia. They hearken back 2 days of the empire. While unknown to us, their leader, Caspin, gently cuts through their suspicions and assuages assuages us like an old friend. Their offer of military might for mercenary work is tempting, and their enemy is our enemy. Perhaps this might work after all. In the Operation Starfall, the first Act 1 unit is the Moon Skater. Hovers over the field, and as you can earn it in the event store and the campaign track. Armed with machine guns, stealth detecting radars, and mines interference systems, skaters travel across the desert dunes effortlessly, gliding over the top, leaving no trace but the devastation they leave behind. Immune to slow and mines, it also has 360 move and shoot. At level 10, it gains additional range and stealth detection. At level 20, it has a 25% chance to evade attacks. You'll also be able to unlock its tech, dual layered, reflective coating, starfire rounds, gravity rounds, and supernova. Okay. Um, Here. I forgot to do that, guys. You didn't tell me this time, so you could see.
I read that wrong. I read it as and sausages as like an old friend. My brain thought it was a typo. I thought, what's
I
that
wasn't even
mean?
hanging around
I
listening much, damn
almost,
it.
well, I almost said that when I seen it. I was like, what? No way.
Sausages? What's sausages got
But
to
You
do with the
see, it's
game?
Brady's fault.
I guess this is where the storyline comes in. I don't get it, but you know what? My whole deal with this storyline is why we don't give a fuck about the storyline. Fix our fucking
No.
game. You know, we don't care about this shit. Fix our fucking game.
Hmm.
Exactly.
That's all we ask for. We don't care about this fucking oblong looking nasty shit. We
That's
ain't
what she
here to
said.
play Space Invaders.
Yep,
Fix
and it
our
pop
fucking
it po-
game.
it pops up in your way all the fucking time. I hate that.
At least something pops up in this fucking game.
Oh, something needs to
At
pop
least
up
a
in this
little bit
damn game
exciting.
because it's
A little bit
crazy.
exciting.
It is freaking crazy. You know,
But
it's nuts. It is literally nuts. But here we have it. And we looked up these units in Vega Conflict. And Vega Conflict is already on the what's that called? Steam. It's already on Steam. Okay? So, this is what we was talking about earlier. We believe that they're taking this stuff and moving it right on into our game, and then they're going to take our game and move it right on into the Vega Conflict into the scene. Because everything they're doing here in this right now is from Vega Conflict. We've already checked it out. Fruity's already showed it. So, if that's what they're going with this, our game is dead.
Our game is fucked.
It is. Because
It's
already
been
fucked.
fucked.
nobody's here to play with the stars. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to we came into this game to where we could fight one another in a PvP battle. This is not War Commander. You know, you ask a company to listen to their players and they won't because they don't want to give us what we know we need. We've been playing this game the longest. We know what this game needs, but these stupid asses won't listen to us. Drop all this fucking pissy ass units. This shit was supposed to slow down anyway. And now on the first main event, we're getting 2 units? How is that slowing down the content? It's not.
Nope.
Not at all.
you haven't got time to do anything else. You have upgrade one or the other,
Yep.
then push the tunes what you got from the last event and the stuff out to all that event. you're still doing that before you have these 2 new ones.
Yep.
So if you want to give them this time,
Well, now you gotta get 2 of them in this one. You gotta get the Moonstruck or the Moon Skater, which is a damn
Skater.
glorified what were them things called we used to have? The I cannot think.
That could be anything in the game now. You gotta be
The
more specific.
hover tanks. The hover tanks.
Okay, thank you.
It's a glory.
Yeah, they look like the legendary
Yeah,
hover
it's
tank.
That's
miskin of those, isn't it?
But it's like a virgin. It's a virgin. It's a virgin, all right. A
Like
virgin.
a virgin.
like a
No, thank
It's a
virgin.
you.
version of one of the
It's
units
not
on
good.
Vega. It looks just like it.
No, you probably be channeling Bonehammer. He keeps on saying he's a virgin.
That's
Yeah.
true. That
Sorry,
is
guys, I
true.
just logged in.
I'm
Oh
gonna leave
Lord.
But
that
yes,
right
I'm
there.
ready to play with the stars, but it's called Smash, it's called Bad Mama, and the rest of you, not the game.
Lucio.
I got news for everybody.
Oh, there's Mikey.
Mikey.
Dang.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Here we
Oh
go.
Lord,
Mikey's
here's
back.
Mikey.
Hey,
Go
Mikey,
ahead,
he
Mikey.
likes it.
Mikey likes it.
Oh Lord, we gonna kick your ass.
Oh, Mikey likes it.
Mikey likes everything.
He's
So
still
I've
going
been
Hey,
like
there's
told.
only one thing. You start messing it to us when we decide we're not playing no more.
But yes,
That's when time to
this is so crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, also in the event store is a chance to earn the final part for the meteor storm. The first 7 will be free free in your offers. So they're giving you 7 parts for that. This is the Shadow Ops unit, right?
Hmm.
Yes.
No.
Isn't it? No.
Yes.
This is the one that we collected the parts for in the Shadow Ops, right?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm thinking of the wrong one then. All right. Well, there's that thing.
The mantis. It was the mantis,
Mantis,
wasn't it?
right?
Oh,
Yeah, you're right.
What's the meteor storm?
Meteor
The
storm?
final part for the meteor storm.
Yeah, mine's built and
Wouldn't
Uh,
mind.
Mine's not used.
Mine's
up to
been
date
built,
again.
but
You
I
I
ain't
can't think
used
what
it
that is.
yet. I haven't been on the game in 4 days. I've been sick.
used and abused.
Okay, and then in the construction lab, you also have another horizontal large wall. Okay, and this starts March 6th at 10 a.m. PST, ends March 12th at 10 a.m. PDT. Starfall update. One of the biggest updates in the history of the game, Starfall includes changes to the rogue faction bases, defenses, world map icons, and the new player faction. Now, if you all haven't noticed, they have removed our factions. We no longer can choose our faction. Everybody will be a neutral faction.
Yeah, I never
Neutral.
noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so no more buff for
no
any
more
of the
no more
stuff.
buffs, no more nothing for the base.
Yep.
It's gonna suck out the
What?
ass.
Like Malachi, no more buff on Malachi.
Nope. No more nothing. Okay, the new let's see here. The factions have aligned together stronger than ever before and have devised new ways to defeat the enemy. This new base weakness system allows you to stack advantages against your targets. Weaknesses giving you a greater power boost in combat. This new base weakness system will be replacing the faction alignment bonus system. Okay, the faction alignment bonus system is where the Malachi got the buff from the Sentinels. We used to get the bloodlust from the survivors. I forget what the what you call it is. Isn't it
Ranger
something?
used to give you the extra 10% range with the Malachi.
Thank you. But all of those will no longer be in the game. All
Hmm.
That's crap.
players, all players will be changed to neutral alignment, and utilizing these bonuses earned through exploiting the base's weaknesses will grant greater advantages than you would receive through the faction bonuses. This gives players more choice in a platoon composition to create new strategies for combating the enemy. While faction alignment will no longer exist, we do plan on adding a free faction alignment skins in the future. Oh, why in the hell would that matter? Why would you have a skin if you're... This is what I mean by you guys are not listening to us. We did not give a shit about all of this. All we wanted was our game fixed and the goddamn
Yeah.
air script fixed. That's all we've asked for.
And you're messing everything up.
They are.
Hmm.
They're screwing it all
And
up.
skins.
As soon as they touch it, they screw it up.
Shove their skins where the sun don't shine.
Exactly. Give us our game like
Exactly.
we,
Yeah.
this change. I'm not liking it. I really ain't. I didn't like it from the get go. Whenever Freddie put out his letter the last time, I didn't like it, and City criticized me because I didn't give it a chance. But I'll tell you what, I don't like where this is going. I really don't. Coming soon with Starfall, base weakness. Match target weakness to optimize your attack using featured units or unit attributes and tags. Okay, you have to get these attributes and tags by defeating these bases. But you can only use certain units. So this is going to be really crazy. This right here, the bolster your offense using the featured units for a special boost against PvE bases. 15 times damage to all PvP bases. Don't have any of the featured units. Units in... What? These
I don't
people...
get that if you didn't have it.
No, it says don't have any of the featured units. And then it just says question mark. Units and attributes and tags. Maximize unit damage by matching a base's weakness. The more matches, the stronger the buffs. 20 times match 3, 5 times match 2, 2 times match 1. Warning, the more weaknesses a target has, the stronger the defenders. Huh? Okay. Equinox. After decades of hiding in orbit, Equinox, the last leg of the ancient power, now using their space-age technology to survive in the desert. They are hell-bent on preventing another apocalypse. World map update. New icons, terrain, and more bring new life to the world map. Did you guys see where our world map needs to be changed? Anybody?
No.
It doesn't have any flags on it or something.
It, it,
We need monuments now.
why the fuck do we need our map changed?
Hmm.
We don't. Last time I checked, our map was fine.
Yeah, they said they're gonna make it prettier.
I get concerned they're going to put people's computers out of date. People who haven't
Yeah,
got
it is.
Yeah,
high-end
yeah.
If
computers.
you're running anything under 8, you're
Ask
screwed.
Oh,
Bone.
golly.
Ask Bone.
Yeah,
He'll
that's
Technically,
tell
what
you.
it's for.
okay, technically, whenever this Windows 11 is permanent out this year, a lot of people's computers gonna be out the door anyways, and I think that's what they're looking at.
That's what it kind of sounds like. Okay, updated core packs. The smaller packs of cores is now available in the store 10 times for 20,000 metals. I don't get this. Balance change. Elite R1 Mantis. This is the Shadow Up space or unit. The R1 Mantis.
Yeah.
Talent at 11 level 11 splash size has been tripled. I thought I seen everybody saying earlier today that thing was a piece of shit. But I guess maybe after this downtime it might be fixed.
Don't hold your breath.
I said might. I'm not saying for sure. I'm saying might. That's the big word there.
We know Kicksai is.
Yeah. Marina and moon skaters will now probably target high altitude units with the warning glory tech. Pretty, what is going
Morning.
on in my
Oh,
YouTube?
but you said morning glory. Oh.
It's okay. People are just saying, yeah, that it's just gonna make it get worse.
It is. It's awful. What have they
Len
done to
says
our
at least
game?
before you could pick a tune and accept a faction boost wasn't available. Now it's forced on you.
Yep. Are they trying to make us all run the same thing? Is that what they're
Yeah,
trying? It's what it
yeah.
kind of seems like. That they're trying to just make us all do the same thing. The Elite Manus talent issue with the splash and explosion after the player has upgraded to level 11 has been resolved. General improvements and betterments. Oh, please. Give me a flippin' break.
Jesus.
And here we have our lovely Starfall. Featuring the Equinox Arc 1 unit, Moonskater. Dual layered reflective coating, Starfire rounds, gravity rounds, and supernova tech for Moonskater. Final part for Meteor Storm, Moonshaker Warpaint, Marina.
Oh, yay.
He's got war paints?
Apparently.
Well, sure they do. Sure they do.
City's gonna love that.
Marina Hero unit and tech. Horizontal and large wall construct. So that means that we got a new horizontal large wall in the construction building. And this is our new Moonskater.
It's like a expedition from Star Wars.
It does.
Yeah, it looks like a land speeder that ran into a brick wall and got shortened.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Or a Telsa version. How about that?
There you go.
There you go. That would seem fitting. All right, the description. Armed with machine guns, stealth detecting radars, and mine interference systems, Moonskaters travel across desert dunes effortlessly, gliding atop, leaving no trace but the devastation they leave behind. He is
Right.
faction. Wait a minute. They said we don't have no more factions, right? We do.
Yeah, no flat.
Equinox. That's the only faction we have. Type: light vehicle, weapon, machine gun. Targets ground. Damage is sustained. Size is 325. Health at level 1 is 42,000. Health at max level is 80,000. DPS is 1,412. DPS at max level is 33,059. Max speed is 4. That dude is fast. Max range is 550. Talent at level 1 is 360 move and shoot. Immune to all slow effects and mines, so that means that slow-mo won't work on it. Shots track targets. That could be a bonus. Level 10, it gets a plus 50 range. Gains stealth sense range of 800. Ooh.
So I wonder what the range is between levels 1 and 9.
That's what I'm wondering, but they didn't give us that information.
No.
See,
Why
there
would
was
they?
a lot of information they left out in this drop.
Yeah, they always do that. They always just put the max range.
Yeah, and they don't tell us anything else.
He wants
So
you to coin it.
stealth sense, does that mean it's going to uncloak?
Evidently,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
it will
could
have
be
to.
handy.
Yep.
Nutcracker says it's sent
Mm,
to confuse us.
I like that bit.
It says what?
Nutcracker says it's sent to confuse us.
Oh, well, that could be true
Mm,
too.
yeah.
Okay.
Toot toot.
The machine guns
It's
and
going to
Glenn said the
stealth our
machine guns sound
brains.
like a decent weapon. Immune to mines. One about a much use as a one-legged man in an arse-kicking contest. Okay. Whatever.
Oh, Lord.
It depends on which leg.
Alrighty. Then at level
Are we
20,
still going to have a leg to stand off after this?
probably
Maybe. I'm
not.
just gonna go back to sleep after this.
Ba-da-ba.
Shit.
Good
Ugh.
one.
Are we need WC crutches now?
Yeah, probably. Especially
Prosthetics is
after
more
these
like it.
updates.
Alright, at level 20, it's 25% chance to evade damage while moving. We just had a unit that does that. It's infantry. What is
Yep,
it?
we did.
Missionaries? No.
And they
It's
were
the one.
broken from the get-go.
Yeah. I don't think it ever worked with them.
Nope.
Cohesion bonus plus 2% damage dealt and minus 2% damage taken per active Arc 1 Equinox unit. Earn the Moonskater in the campaign track and the event store. Okay, this is the Meteor Storm. This is
It's
the
bullshit.
second unit. This is the second unit.
One we're supposed to get the 7 parts for in offers
3.
first, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, when they can't get the other offers to work, I'm curious if those are going to work.
Right,
Nope.
exactly. One of the
That's too much for the kick side.
Equinox's canceled prototypes capable of delivering astounding punishment from its missile silos while also creating damage-resistant zones for other Equinox units. The Meteor Storm always makes an impact. Its generation Arc 1, faction is Equinox, type is heavy vehicle, weapon is missiles, target is ground, damage type is area, size is 500, HP at level 1 is 105,000. This is a meat tank. Hey, health points at maximum level is 250,000. DPS at level 1 is 955, and DPS at max level is 2,669. Maximum speed is 3. Max range is 550. Okay, let's see here. Shots track targets. Cycling targeting between 5 targets maxed. Has also 15% to deploy a bubble that reduces the damage enemies deal to the Equinox unit by 50%. Okay, that's a new one.
The bubbles. Okay, is that going to be? We had a unit that had that. What was that? It was they're like laser tanks.
Okay. I think I know
Remember the
what one
laser
you're
tanks?
talking about. Yeah.
They had
Yeah, the
the
laser
check you
tanks
get.
are similar.
They had a bubble come around them. You shoot them, the bubble would pop up on them. Or the Vanquishers had it too, did they not?
Yeah, but it never worked on the Vanquishers.
So
Remember?
they're using tech. They're going back trying to use tech that never worked, and they said they're going to make it work now. I guess.
Great.
Yeah, because remember the one unit they were supposed to bubble like that, and they never did work right. Bone just said the unit just a minute ago.
Vanquishers.
Yeah, the Vanquishers. I'm sorry, my head is really cloudy. Okay, so deploy a bubble that reduces damage enemies deal to Equinox units by 50%. Okay, and then level 11 is plus 10 clip size, increases rate of fire by 50%, plus 500 flat damage reduction, unlocks sight tech slot. 21 is plus 10 clip size and gains a stealth sense range of 800. unlocks sonic shielding tech slot. So as you're going through these, you're unlocking this stuff.
Goes up to level 30 then.
Yeah, it does. 50% damage taken from aircraft at
So
level 30.
they're going to add another window because you're going to have to be able to put these on or aggregate. So they're going to make the workshop. They're going to redo the workshop eventually, because how are you going to get all these techs and put them on them? How are they going to keep track of them? So it's going to have to go. You're going to have to do something with them, or they're going to make us. I don't know.
Like Glenn, he says, so a 1 in 6 chance to have some sort of aurora that might work in the future.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I said true. But if you look, where are we going to have? We got to have another window just to see which ones we got if we want to use them before we attack. Like we're adding, is it going to be up there on the side? How are we going to be able to use them? See,
well, that's what they're not telling us. They're not telling us none of that. So we don't know.
Is it going to be in the workshop? Is it going to add it to the workshop, or is it going to be a separate tab?
Nutcracker said tech is instant now.
Yeah, but they can't keep track of who has it.
Mm-hmm.
It's another thing to get hacked.
This event is
Welcome
your
to hack-
chance to
welcome to Hack
earn
Commander.
the final part for the meteor storm. The 7 free first parts will be free in your offers before the first unique event next week. There you go, Mikey. They'll be in there before the event next week for retaliation.
Interesting.
They're going to stay in there as far as I'm concerned.
So there's an event next week too?
Yeah.
I thought they were I thought they were cutting down on events.
No.
And units. That'll mean another unit, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we got 2 units in this event.
I know. So between last week, this week, and next week, that's 5 more units.
Yeah.
Or 4 more units.
But they cut down on the units.
Supposedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Glenn says it right. It'll be right next to the buy button, just like on your point.
So we're gonna have to watch out for these 7. We're gonna watch out for these 7 free parts because there's gonna be lots of people crying that they didn't get them.
Yeah, and then they're going to put an offer up that says, sorry, it didn't work, but if you want, you can buy them for 500 gold.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go into the mission description. I'm going to read this, and then I'm going to let Fruity explain it, because Will made us a chart earlier that tells us how this works. So I'm going to read through it real quick, and then I'll let Fruity explain how it rolls. Okay, Odin warned us, from the desert comes great power, Equinox. Dressed in powerful regalia, they hearken back to the days of the Empire. While known to us, their leader, Caspin, gently cuts through our suspicions and sausages. Sausages. I don't know what the hell it says.
Whoa, does that say ass sausage?
Ass
What?
sausage.
Ass
Jesus.
Sausage. Ass ooges. That's it.
Kicks that pervert.
There's an anagram of sausages.
Somebody at Kicks was hungry for sausage.
Somebody's gonna get me hungry, and now I want a sandwich.
Sausages. Us like a old friend.
A sausage.
A sausage.
Yes, sausage is an old friend.
Okay. Their offer of military might for mercenary work is tempting, and their enemy is our enemy. Perhaps this might work after all. Okay, in Operation Starfall, commanders will face off against the companion track, the incursion track, and the tactical track. Now, let me make one thing clear. As far as we know and the way we read this is all one thing. You have to do one to unlock the other. You can't just do one, the tactical, or one of this and that. You can't do that no more. You have to start from the beginning, and you have to unlock everything from the beginning. So none of these low levels are probably going to be able to do this. because you
I'm
do. You
sure
So,
they'll
can't.
offer up units to get them up to date or something.
Well,
Yeah, you're
is
gonna
this?
have to. I
Did they say
mean,
they're going to be one hit basis, or is it going to
they
be the old?
nobody's. They've never told us. They've
See,
never
so
told us. See, that's
in the
another
beginning,
thing.
you could help except for on the defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they going back to letting us help on it?
Well,
Nope.
that's still yet to be seen, but it don't look like it. Unlock the story and the new unit in the campaign track. And then you earn huge amounts of XP in the excursion track and the tactical tracks. Use the event XP to purchase prizes in the event store. Okay, fruit. Um, Will has went through and made us a graph of how much of this we're going to have to do to get these units, and I'm going to turn that over to Fruit.
Okay, what he wrote is Moonskater upgrade tokens, build tokens, slot 1, 2, and 3. Total rounds via tactical equals 50. Then he wrote Storm Unit and Wall, total rounds via tactical 2. Then he wrote Trophy and Marina tokens, total rounds via inclusion 27. Then he wrote Campaign Track will give you 1 unit, 1 build as prize 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then prize 5 opens up the tactical inclusion tracks to play and the trophy to buy in store. They'll hit 5 bases like the old mission tracks, but instead of tokens, you get a unit and upgrade. But this looks like it can only be done once. You will need to do the campaign to open the inclusion and tactical tracks.
So the way we're thinking that this is going to go is you're going to have to run back through all of this each time. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens tomorrow, because this is just I think they made it harder. A lot of people are saying that it used to be this way in the game, but
If
I don't
if
remember it.
you're an old timer from way back in the day, you would remember the old tracks, how we used to have them attached to our bases, and we could
Mhm.
only do 1 track at a time. And then you'd have to start all over and do the 1 whole track again. You can't skip 1. You can't go to 2 or 3. You have to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah, I remember
Yep.
that.
Well, that's
And
the
Yeah.
older way to do it.
and they were attached to our bases back then. You didn't go around and run around the map and try to hunt for them.
Yeah.
They were actually attached to our bases.
Yeah. I forgot about that
I
bit.
do
Yeah,
remember
they were,
that.
weren't
I
they?
think I do
You
remember
just
that
clicked
now
on
that
it and it
you're.
opened it.
Yeah, I think I remember that as well. Now that you're talking
You
about it like that, I think I do remember it. But
Hmm.
it's not going to be easy, I don't think.
And that
It's
means
like
no more
13,
spamming
14
2
years
bases
ago
either.
now.
Nope, no more spamming any base.
No, you
Yep.
can't spam no more.
Yep.
So they,
okay, I think a better name for this fucking thing is ass sausages.
no, I think the real good name for this is bend over and spread them, because we just got fucked. And that's
Why do
Exactly.
you,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Why do you think they put it that way?
I mean, you
Yeah.
know,
Here's your
it's
ass sausages. Now bend over and take
there
it.
you go. There you go,
Yep.
Mikey. There's
Take it
where
like
the
a champ.
sausages come in.
Yep.
Yep.
Take it like a champ.
How
Go
do you,
ahead.
how do you like your sausage?
Damn.
Not in my
Well,
ass.
Oh,
Oh Lord.
I knew why I
What are
liked
we
y'all.
gonna do in this
Same
game,
thought.
man? Really, seriously. Jesus Christ,
well, I
these
think we're
people
gonna
are
take
killing me.
sausage up the ass smash.
Oh, girl,
Well,
you
they
first
gonna give
now.
it to
Come
us
on.
nice and hard. Believe that. Has the game
That's
come
what she
back up yet?
said. That's what she
Is it
said.
back up yet?
No, I just checked it a
No.
minute
That's what
No,
she
ago.
I
said.
did look
Okay.
just now too.
Okay. Well,
They
now we
said
have.
bend over and take your raw dog.
There you go.
There you
Okay,
have it.
okay,
Yep.
now
If
we
make-
have
Just make
the
sure it's not a
Phantom.
spicy one.
The Phantom's back.
Oh yeah.
Master of the Black Market, Sarkis used Machavelin. I remember this name, Machiavellian. I forget it. Fuck it. Tactics and manipulated alliances to build his own personal army. Now that his allies have left, all that remains is Phantom.
Poor baby.
Okay, Phantom unit changes. Dark Blade. Now equipped with viral missiles that cycle its targeting through 6 targets. Only targets air. Is this our old Phantom?
Sarkis.
Yeah, man.
Sarkis,
Like the
yeah.
old Starkey.
Yes, it's Sarkis. Sarkis.
So they upgrading him?
Mm-hmm.
Upgraded targeting chips now allows it to hit missiles as well as air units.
Why are they
Ooh,
calling him Phantom?
I don't know.
But they can't think of anything new, so they just take the old unit and go.
But yeah, that's Sarkis.
Told you.
Looks like him.
Yeah.
Sarkis was
It is
well,
him.
yeah, but he's
It is
purple,
him.
no?
No,
Or Shadow is purple.
No.
that's Shadow. Shadow
Yeah.
Sarkis
Yeah,
was
this is the
purple.
original.
Shadow's purple.
This is the original.
Damn.
Yeah.
The original
Okay.
didn't have units to spawn from. The purple one does.
Yeah, purple one does. And he gives off that gas, and this one don't neither.
That's what
This
she
is
said.
this is gonna be that. Damn it! I knew I should have upgraded that 6 years ago unit.
Oh, this is gonna be. This is
Yep.
a unique. This is a unique, and a lot of people won't have this because this is a very old unit.
Yeah, I have it. I think it's a level 1 though.
Yeah, I have it
I
too.
maxed mine. I maxed it because there
Mine
was
are
nothing else
maxed.
to
Yeah,
upgrade at the time.
all my circuses.
I
are
bet
maxed.
they'll want us to build a new version of it.
Okay, and then it's
Oh,
got
sure.
Shadow
Then that-
Guard. It looks like it's getting new tech. That's what it seems like to me.
Possible.
If it's the old one.
Animal said
definitely.
extra oil so it slides free.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Animal. Jesus Christ! Really?
What connection kick are going to pull out? A
He
new
needs to
brand of
get
farm
get on
something?
here.
He
Extra
is an
virgin,
animal.
extra virgin
so-
olive oil for bone hammer.
Oh Lord. Okay.
It'll make him blush.
Bone's
All
not
right.
gonna. Bonehammer's not gonna be a virgin after this event.
Hell no, he won't. All right, here we go with the event structure, and this is what Fruity just explained, the playthroughs and everything for the campaign track. Play through the event storyline to earn the new unit and build logistics. We don't give a fuck about the storyline. We just want to play our game. Campaign 1. Prize. 1 moon skater and 1 24-hour moon skater build logistics. That's what you get for the first prize. On campaign 2, you get 1 moon staker and 1 moon skater build logistic. And
Try not to
3,
say Skeeter, right?
huh? I know. That's what I keep looking at. I keep thinking it's Skeeter.
Southern girl for you.
one moon skater and 1 24-hour moon skater build logistic, and it also unlocks incursion. Okay, so this is what it means. You have to do these 3 bases before you can go to this group down here. Okay, but then
Yeah, that is the old one.
campaign 4 gives 1 moon skater and 1 24-hour moon skater build logistics. And campaign 5 trophy unlocks for the purchase in the token store unlocks tactical track, which then unlocks this. So after you do all 5 of these, then all of this will be open. Each replay.
This is kind of what
Go ahead.
we asked for, really, isn't it? The old style.
I kind of see it, yes. Okay, so
You just can't start at the top. You just
No.
can't start with the higher level bases now. You gotta unlock
You
them
gotta
with the
play it
shitty ones
all.
first.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm.
So but you will only. But after you do this multiple times, it can be played multiple times. This can, but you will only get Thor out of it. You won't get nothing for the event. No prizes,
Mhm.
no tokens, no nothing. So you cannot. Once you, I guess, from the sounds of it, once you unlock this once, then it unlocks both of those, right? Fruit?
Is that to replace the people who were trying to do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So the
And
challenge
Manny,
sets have you moving through the standard incursion sets, unlocked after beating the companion 3 base, the campaign 3 base, or for advanced players, the tactical set unlocked after beating campaign 5 bases. Each set awards completion XP bonus once the sets are finished.
mhm.
Incursion
Okay,
based.
that
Go,
makes sense. So
go
after
for
you do after you do the
do the
3
5.
base,
Mhm.
the
Yes.
first set unlocks, and then if you continue on into the 5, once that unlocks, then the
Then the
second set
tactical
opens.
Yeah,
unlocks. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you only got to go through this once, and then you ought to be able to go back and go through these again, right?
yeah.
That's what
Yep.
I'm thinking.
It will.
Okay.
It will. Once you finish the last one, it will open up the new one again and
Okay.
start all over, so you can do them all again.
Okay.
But you
So the
can't skip any.
no. The incursion base 1 rewards 50,000 XP. Incursion base 2 rewards 50,000 XP. Incursion base 3 rewards 100,000. Incursion base completion bonus reward is 100,000. Tactical base rewards is 100,000. Tactical base 2 rewards is 200,000. So that is the higher one, the tactical set. Tactical base completion bonus awards 600,000 XP. Wow, that's big. That I bet that's gonna be hard, motherfucker. How much you want to bet?
Hmm.
Mhm.
For that much, for them giving out that much XP for a bonus, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. My sister's calling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Answer it live.
Oh, no. She wouldn't like that. She embarrasses very easily. Okay. Supply Depot Token Store. This is another new store. The Supply
Okay,
Depot
yeah, fine.
Token Store is your place to catch up on anything you will need to participate in the events. Hit the Supply Depot bases on the world map to earn tokens that can be used to unlock recent units, tech, and
Hmm.
other useful items you'll need to take part in the current event. The bases will have allied units in them to assist players, so getting caught up has never been easier. Oh, new item
Oh,
war buggies and redemption limit of 12, and the token costs 1. Missionaries and the redemption limit is 12, and the tokens cost 2. Well, how come they're not allowed to get the same amount as what we were allowed to get? Because on the missionaries, we got what, 34 of them? Something like that?
don't mind.
But here they're only offering 12.
Hmm.
And are they not in the regular event store, or are they putting these out there for people who
No,
don't
these
have them
are
so they can use them in the event
They're
they're
gonna
and
be
have
in.
a
Look like they're gonna be in the supply depots.
they're in the supply depots, the token store. It's another token store we'll have.
Jeez.
They are all in the gear store, aren't they?
This is really wearing my brain in, let me tell you. Pilliums are going to let you get 6 of them.
Oh,
Token
confusing.
cost is 2. Diamondbacks you can get 12. Z77s you can get 12, and they're 2 tokens each as well. Okay, here's the event store. Trophy 1, and it costs 100,000 XP. Moonskater, you can get 24 of them, and they're 150,000 XP. Moonskater 24-hour upgrade logistic, you can get 10, and they're 1,000,000 apiece.
Jesus.
You'll have to
Moonskater,
pull your screen down. There you go.
Moonskater 24-hour build logistic, you get 10 of them, 252,000. Moonskater Tech Slot 1, you get 24 of each, 400,000. And we need 24 of them.
I'm just gonna start calling them moonskeeters. Like it.
Moonskater Tech Slot 2, 24 of each, and those are 400,000. Moonskater Tech Slot 3, 24 each, and those are 400,000. Meteor Storm Part 1, and that's 250,000 XP. So that is your final part for your Shadow Ops unit. So don't forget that, people. Horizontal large wall construction, you can have 1 of them, and it's 1.5 million. Marina parts, you can get 80, and they're 160,000 a piece. 4 times marina parts, you need 20, and those are 600,000. Marina part times 10, you need 8 of those, and it's 1.4 million. Marina upgrade token, you need 10 of them, and 800,000 a piece. Marina Tech Slot 1, 1 of them, and that's 1.5 million. Marina Tech Slot 2 is 1, and that's 1.5 million. Marina Tech Slot 3 is 1, and 1.5 million. Moonskater Rust Steampunk Warpaint, 24 of them you can get, 300,000 a piece. Moonskater White Steampunk Warpaint, 24 of them, and you can get them for 300,000 a piece. Okay. Use it or lose it will only be 24 hours long. Please be sure to redeem your prizes by 10 a.m. PDT on Thursday, March 13th. Now we have prize descriptions.
That's my mother's birthday.
Is it?
Oh.
Happy birthday to her.
Manny
Drew,
asked.
go ahead.
Manny asked if we can go live when the game comes up to show what's changed.
Yes, sir. I'm hoping and
I
praying that
told him, yeah.
I've got several of my guys will watch him for it. So yeah, as soon as it goes live, we will go live with it.
I don't like that terminology.
What? What
What?
terminology?
We are her guys and girls.
They are. They're
It's
my.
only
He's
one
our
guy.
leader.
It's only one. There's only one guy that's hers. The rest of you are people.
No,
So I'm hers.
they're all mine. They're my people.
See?
Micah says, I'm not
People's right.
impressed
People.
what
He said,
Kiksa is doing. They are making it hard for players who play it now, but it's worse if new players start to play the game. That's true.
Yeah.
you're
Yep.
right. That is true.
To me, it
And a
looks like they're
lot of-
trying to go back to the beginning. This is like the beginning. This is what
Yeah.
they're trying to
Yeah.
figure out.
Yeah, I understand that, but you know what?
It's like starting over with the freaking little guy that you come out, but they didn't need to get rid of him.
Yeah,
A little
I know.
medic.
Mhm.
The medic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I liked our little medic that used to come out and
Oh.
heal our tunes on the map.
I love
But
them
see,
little guys.
Before the medic, there was the mechanic.
The
That was-
mechanic,
Yes, the
yeah.
mechanic.
They had the,
Yeah.
But
the
that was before.
mechanic
That was
and
be-
the medic.
That was
well,
before the map.
Right. The
Yeah.
mechanic was
Yes.
before the map because he
Yes.
would come on your base and you could see him running around repairing
And,
stuff.
and
Yeah.
fixing all your stuff in your base.
In the base, yeah.
Are we gonna have Dora the Explorer next? I mean, is that what they're going at?
I don't know, but you know, whenever they did the big thing where they reverted everything back, remember when they did that with our units? They reverted a lot of them back to
Mhm.
their old stats and shit, you know? I
Mhm.
said then that they were going to try to start this game over again.
Oh
And
yeah.
They
and I
can't think of anything new.
it, and that's pathetic. It really is cuz we got an awesome game. We just need to get it running right. That's the only issue. They're sitting here trying
But
to
they,
add all this content, change all this content. Well, that you're wasting your frickin' time because it's just going to shove everybody away. Fix our fucking game. You know, you bragged about the cheaters. You're doing something about the cheaters. Yeah, you ban them for 3 days, smack them on the hands, and say go back and play your game. Oh, that's a big thing. What
Rudy,
does
aren't they
that
still
prove?
working with a lot of the old coding? Is that why they can't think of anything new?
I think so.
Yeah. The old they screwed over the old coder guys. Well, the old coders got pissed off at them and put little things in the coding so they can't change certain stuff.
Yep, like the mine,
Otherwise, it'd bring down the whole dang gang and fry it all.
We've never talked about that in here, but if you think about it, think about your mines, okay?
Yeah.
Look how long we've had the mines, and nothing has ever changed with them. Not
No
one
upgrades.
thing. You know why? Because the guy that originally made the mines,
Yeah.
he hooked a booby trap to it, and they know it.
Yeah. That's why they won't. It can't
They won't
change.
touch it. They won't touch it because it was told that he said that it would ignite the whole game if anybody messed with it. The guy that actually built the program for the mines, and that's why nobody has ever touched the mines in this
They
game.
hired him. They fucked him over, and he
Yep,
got him back.
and he fucked them. Yep,
Yep.
and that's why our mines have never changed all these years. But they won't tell you that. But we know it. If you played back in the day, you know it. But yeah, it's just, I don't know what they're trying to prove here. I really don't. You know, all we asked them to do was fix our game. We didn't ask them for all this fucking content change and all this other bullshit. You know?
They screwed with the old Gen X coders back then, and you don't fuck with Gen X coders.
Nope. Alrighty, let's see what this means. It says prize descriptions. Dual layered moonskater. Effect 20% damage taken from infantry. Heat shield function defense. XP 400,000. Okay. This is all the moon. This is the moon skater tech. Is what this is, and explaining the tech.
Okay, before you start that, I got a question for the side panel.
Go ahead.
All right, everybody, they normally go down for an hour, so get ready to come back out. I want to know how many times they're going to take the game back down before tomorrow to fix what they put in tonight. How many downtimes are there going to be?
3.
Are we gonna have wages on this?
Yeah, post it on the side, and we'll post who wins on City's page. So
I said 3.
everybody put your bids in on what how many times you think it's gonna go up and down before we get it
I'm
right.
saying 4.
That's what he
I'm
said.
saying 3. 3. 3. I think
I'm
it's
saying
3.
That
2.
did sound a little
We'd
bit
lucky if
close.
it's 3, but I'd say about 5. Because they'll screw
I guess
something
it
up
too.
when they try to fix the first thing.
Does it count when the actual
I
events
just
come
I
out as
just
well?
figured that I wanted to put that out
Yep.
there so people could actually say a number before the game come back up, so you can't cheat. Lock it in before the
It'll
game
be
comes up.
3 just popped
Darren
into
said
my head.
none. Andrew said 3. Jum said 4.
I
it'll be
say,
Brexit
I
right
say,
tonight.
I say 2, and the reason that I say 2
Yeah, Glenn says that's assuming
is
they want to fix it, not
yeah,
just leave us screwed over.
Yeah.
Rain
If they
starting top.
don't fix it the first time, they're just gonna say, "Oh well, do it anyway."
Yeah.
Or as intended.
I reckon it'll be overnight.
Or the famous thing,
and the
oh,
event
that's how it's
starts.
supposed to work. That's how it's intended.
The
That's their
event
favorite
starts.
line.
Yeah, it is. That's their favorite line from Discord too, telling, oh, that's how it's supposed to work. That's how it's intended to
They'll
work.
try to
Oh,
fix
yeah.
it if they can't. Oh, that's how it's supposed to work,
I think they
guys.
got that copy and pasted in their Discord.
Yeah. Michael, he said 6.
6.
Or wait till after the event's over. That's their famous thing too. Oh,
Well,
we'll try to
it's the
fix
map.
it after this.
It's the map, so they have to load
Get
the
your
event onto the map.
computer.
This is the wrong time to be doing it anyway, because they have the main event, which
Yeah.
is how many days?
Yeah.
This is the main
So,
event.
right, it's the main event, so it's not a weekend event. So if this you have to download the bases to the map. They're giving us a new map. So how many glitches is it going to go down during the event? How
Oh,
long is the
Lord.
event really going to last? Because people,
So
that's what I'm saying is that
basically, what
because of
I'm
this.
thinking that this is it's going to look from what it looked like. It looks like it's going to be like a 3D looking map instead of a 2D.
Yeah, see, what they should have did is they should have brought back the preview sector, and the few people, myself included, who are grandfathered into the preview sector, they should have ran this in the preview sector like they used to run stuff in the
Yes.
preview
They're
sector.
never going to bring that back though.
So that was
No, because
how
the
we had
original
less.
Pixie did it. The original
Yeah.
Pixie did that. And when they
Yeah.
left, that's when they ended it. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I used to love to jump into that all the time.
Oh, I did too. I used to go in it all the time too. That's how I learned a lot of things. Lynster used to take me in there with him, and that's how I would learn a lot of things is in that preview.
Except for I'd rather have them do it like they did in the beginning. Your coin that they gave you
Yeah.
automatically stuck to your account.
Yeah. Sometimes it did.
Yeah, that
I
was the
seen
only.
it
That
did
was
happen
no.
in Lynster's.
Yeah, that
It,
was
it,
the old
it did in
one.
the first. It did in the first one. After that,
Yeah.
they fixed
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they
fixed it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause
then
that was
it didn't
nice.
stay on your account.
Yeah, because they gave you 10,000 gold a day, and
Yep.
you changed your base. It
Wow.
wasn't supposed to come over, but they went through, and that's why the ghost bases came up. Because when they stopped it to fix that to get back their gold, that made people's bases close. So people that had clone bases is the ones that were in the preview and got that free gold and didn't realize it when they did something. Yeah, so that's why your base glitched and became a clone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite the episode back then when all that shit was going on.
Yeah, mine did. I had freaking 3 bases in 3 different sectors.
Oh, Lord.
And I had to jump from the first one I had to jump backwards to every sector till I got to the original sector I was at. Then he had me close it down, refresh it, log back in, and then finally I didn't have 3 bases.
What I liked about the preview was you had to hurry up and get in there and build your base real quick and level up all your shit before you got hit.
Oh, yeah.
You had to go in with all, they give us, what was it, 10,000 coin?
Yeah, it was 10,000.
10,000, yeah. And you'd have to hurry up and get in there. As soon as they'd open it, everybody would rush into it. And you had to get your base built and your units upgraded real quick before they come and started hitting you. But then they started having wars in there.
Yeah.
They started having wars in it, and that's why they did away with it.
Heck, you try to test the freaking unit and you were getting hit.
Yeah. And so that's why they did away with that part of it. But that was a very, very valuable part of our game. And they would do this about a week before they'd run the event. But they ain't got that much time. Way they got our events stacked, you know.
Yep.
They're just not gonna fucking back off,
No,
man.
because we would report back to our advisor that we had, because you had an advisor back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we report back to our advisor after testing the unit and telling them, well, what was going wrong with it. And once we advised them, then they'd take it over and they'd switch up the unit and fix it.
Right. Right, and you know, and you could also, I liked it because you could also get a hold of the CMs in there. They were right there. You know, you could
Yeah.
just do it in the chat and say, "Hey, this is doing this," and they'd come and check out what you were doing, is you know, and it was a great way to test our events. But like everybody's saying, and like I really believed, with all the shit they're dumping on us tonight. I'll be surprised if this game's up in 4 hours.
Yeah, I'd be
Yeah.
surprised if it's less than 2 hours.
Yep.
Is
I'm
your
keeping
cat
an eye,
mean
but
again?
This
Huh?
game is actually go
Is your
up
cat
and down,
mean
up
again?
and down until they actually resolve the
Yeah,
whole
but she's
thing.
not in
It
here.
could be really hard for them.
I heard it in the background.
I don't know where she's at, but she's not in here. I don't see her. Hmm. Your ears are too good.
Mm-hmm. The one ear that does work good.
Oh,
But
okay.
oh, the game's coming
the
back.
server's trying
It's
to
up?
come up right now.
System overload, but it's back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
but
just
that
came up
surprised
for
me.
me.
One of you guys try to get in, and when you do, go live, and I'll click on you.
I'm in.
All right, go live.
I'm in as well.
Mine's still loading.
Hmm.
Okay, that sounds cheeky.
You got 2 girls in, 1 guy out.
Ooh.
I'm
All
half
right,
in.
Miss Fruity, you are live, honey. Show us what they've done.
Not a damn thing. No, I'm kidding.
There's Starfall.
You need
Oh,
to.
I like the new map.
Brandy, don't be influenced.
Oh, look at the base.
I had to say that.
Look at the base. Look at what it looks
it's
like.
3D. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more than less 3D. They put life in it. They put a little bit of green
Hmm.
grass in it. Does
Some
our
Oh,
base
shit.
mountains got
work right?
peaks.
Does everything work
Pull
right?
up the main event structure, Fruity.
The main event structure.
A little bit more
Oh, that's the
colourful again.
shadow ops.
That is
Oh,
good.
it shows you got all the parts.
Yeah, I have everything.
Oh, okay.
I was done with it a while.
This looks like civilization
Hmm.
I think I
or
like
the
it.
Call
Here's
to
what the
Power.
main structure
There's
looks
the
like.
structure. One, you got to do to 3 to unlock the incursion, and then you got to do to 5 to unlock the tactical.
Well, I like the
Hmm.
mountains.
But my question is, do you got to unlock the main every time, every round you do, or or does this one stay unlocked?
Mm.
But they're not telling us that. And there's the base weakness features. Unit
I'm telling
attributes
you, this
tabs.
crap right here all looks just like Vega.
Did it tell you at the bottom? I think it might have told you at the bottom. Look at
Right
what
here.
it says in the
Says
bottom there.
Unlock incursion and tactical strikes by completing your first playthrough of the story mission. Once unlocked, the inclusion set and tactical set are both repeatable.
So
Yeah.
yes. So yes,
Yeah.
you've only got to do the main structure once. So if you do it 1, 2, 3, then you can open the
Yeah,
incursion
unlock
tract
the
to do
inclusion
the
track.
1, 2, 3. But it's not going to unlock the tactical unless you go back up and you do the 4 and the 5, and then it'll unlock the tactical.
As long as they haven't made it too hard, I'm actually looking forward to it being a
No,
little bit
it
different.
might not be as difficult as it seems on the
It-
paper, but
It's down to what the difficulty level is.
right.
Yeah, it really depends on what kind of units they throw in there at us.
Okay, what's that say, Fruit? I'll read
It
it if you
says,
want me to.
I'll make this quick before Phantom picks up my signal. Something, what the hell? With
Circus.
Skorsky Shadow Alliance falling apart, he now calls his faction Phantom. Spooking right. Well, he's not too happy that our leader, Gaspon, decided to make friends with other people. So he's trying to wipe us off the map. We're sorry to get you wrapped up in this, but we need your help. There's more something
At stake.
at
Okay,
okay
hey,
at stake than some
Hurt
hurt
feelings.
feelings. If
And the
we stop
CC is all
thirsty here,
neutral.
we can create a stronger alliance, which is the last thing all those rogue factions out there want. Gotta go, commanders. Give him hell and may the stars guide you. Right there.
Oh my lord.
Everything's starting to go to outer space.
The stars,
Star this,
yeah.
star that.
you
That's
need
why
to you need to start hookers on your units and look at them on the base. I mean, look at them on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's a couple of things I'd like to mention since I have a brand new computer and I can see everything as it's supposed to be intended.
Mhm.
Um, Once you go to the map itself, yes, it all is going to look 3D-ish, but whenever you go into bases themselves, they are not going to look 3D-ish. They're going to look the same. And the only thing that's going to look uh, different is what you see on the world map, not in the bases themselves. So, like,
Yeah,
you're
Yeah.
building the metal
Her base
bases.
don't look no different. Yeah.
No, my base
Yeah,
is
put on
not
put
different. Just the map's different.
it,
right.
put on hookers and see what your units look like. It turns them 3D. It turns your on the map. It turns your plat 3D.
And all your CCs are now neutral, and you cannot change
Yep.
it to anything else, I believe.
Yes.
There it is.
Yes, we only have a neutral
Actually,
CC. Everybody does. So there is no more faction bonuses.
right.
I can see them better.
Yeah.
So whatever you go into the faction info, I believe it's just in general about the units themselves later on,
Okay.
because it doesn't say anything about what's
Look
underneath
at that
that.
thorium. Look at that thorium base.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like a box of crystals.
Let's see if they change the insides of some of this stuff, or if they just change up the actual outside.
They
It's
only
just the
changed the
outside.
actual outside.
Yeah, it's just
I'm
the
doing a
outside.
middle
The
base right
insides
now.
are okay.
That's what I was saying. The actual world map is the only thing that has changed as far as the
Yeah.
actual
Yeah,
3D,
everything else looks the
not the
same.
bases themselves. I'm assuming that maybe next down the line, but not right now.
Yeah.
Well, see
Right back.
how
Well,
these look now is
uh-huh.
how the inside of our bases looked back in the day.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that.
Our bases inside used to glow.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Now everything's glowing, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And look, it even shows the little CCs. Just the CC. Remember, that's the way it was whenever we first got the map. They didn't,
Yeah.
like before, well, an hour ago, 2 hours ago, the, you couldn't see all of that.
There's this moron
Oh.
being the fire.
Oh. But so at least it looks like the event, the the layout of it is going to be all right. We'll just have to wait and see how the bases end up.
Yeah.
But
I think because there's an event every week, we just don't want the grind. It's just
no,
every weekend work.
no,
Yeah, it's nice to have a challenge and to it be tactical, but for the amount of XP we need to be able to run through it as fast as we can. That's what it is.
yeah,
Question.
sure.
Well, the way
Question.
they're gonna
Go.
have it is it's gonna take you a longer time to do them the way it's showing. Go
Whose
ahead.
guys? Whose graphics did they steal to do this?
Oh
Because
Lord.
this
Just
and
to start
theirs.
getting the best.
This is not theirs. I can guarantee that they didn't come up with this.
Oh no,
They got it from somewhere.
it's
This
somebody
is
else's.
it's the call to power, and civilization does the same thing. It's more like call to
Mm-hmm.
power. So no game that you had to set the map's the same and everything.
Lazy people. Anywho,
Okay, well, there's the first look at the map, everybody. So I don't know. I guess
I do
we'll have
like
to.
the CC bigger.
Yeah, but you know, well, what I was saying earlier, and then I slipped off on. Um, Before we went downtime, you could see all of our buildings around it,
Yeah.
and this now it's back to before where it was just our CC.
I actually like it glowing because I actually can see the wording on here better.
Yeah, I can too. I can too.
Still not
It's
loading
not
for
all
me.
jumbled up and mixed together,
I can't
too.
get in.
What is everybody in the YouTube saying about it? Let's see. Gambo, what you think about this? About this new map? Can you comment on it? Mm. Welcome, Mr. Glenn, Mr. Jump Killer. Nice to see y'all.
Jay, Jason said Las Vegas map.
I can't get in. It's not loading.
Michael said I'm not impressed with it. I think it's horrible.
I agree. I do. I I I I don't understand why.
Glenn says, yeah, might explain why faction information vanished from turret description.
Yep.
So the bit you don't need when fighting or working in base is 3-day with the bit you view most are the same. Brilliant.
That's true.
I don't know why he doesn't leave everything alone
Brandy,
and
is there
just fix
anything
the
you want to
damn thing.
show? You're on. There's something you want to
I'm just
show?
looking. I'm just looking at different spots and different things, and yeah, this is all shows like the 3D on
Oh,
the main map.
look at the adjudicator. He looks like a badass
Mhm.
Yeah,
little dude.
yeah, but when you go into the thing, it's just the same. It's the
It's
same thing. Look, it's not even
Aaron
adjudicator's
said, I
base.
can
It's
hear
gold
a
base.
cat. Is it City singing? Glenn
Why do they?
said, hands up. Who asked for 3D map?
Me neither. I didn't. I'm with you, honey.
And this is an old resource base. They got the wrong
Oh, it
setup for the
is.
adjudicator.
Mm-hmm.
So they already got the wrong setup for the adjudicator. So
Yep.
let's look at this one.
Why do they still have the faction info under the CC, but you just can't
Mm-hmm.
change it? That makes no sense.
Yeah,
Stupid.
I'm
Can't
just trying
see
to
what
see
Jinx
what's
is
different.
showing.
If anything's different. I mean, once you go into the regular
Those are the
PC
same.
bases and user bases, they're the same.
Yeah.
Uh,
Brandy,
did you?
in
Huh?
your go in your faction, on your CC and see
Good
what it
luck.
does.
It doesn't do
It doesn't
anything.
there no more.
No, you
Oh,
can't.
it's
You
got
can't
It's
do
all
Equinox,
this.
anything.
but you can't do nothing with it.
Yeah,
Right.
Rangers
yeah,
is
you're
even
stuck
there.
Be
with
right back.
one now.
Says live isn't showing on the YouTube side.
Huh?
I've got YouTube open, but Jinx isn't showing on there. What she's showing.
Everything seems to be working correctly.
Strange. I'll do a refresh in case it's mine.
No, it's fine.
Hold on, I went live. See if you can see mine.
Let's see here. Is it working on the YouTube?
Just seeing what you can click on there at the minute.
Yeah, that's what I've got it on, I think. Yeah, right here. Yeah. It should be the plane with his war paint. That Moonskater war paint.
Here's just you see if you click on faction information,
Uh-huh.
you don't get nothing.
Yeah, that's why it was in Brandy's too.
Yeah, you can't join any of them.
Fucking load of shite. What they done?
Yeah, so
They,
you have this one and that's it. That's all you're getting.
so is that neutral or is that Equinox?
Oh,
Neutral Equinox.
Yeah, neutral equinox is what it is. Because
Equinox.
equinox is neutral now.
What if we don't want to be neutral?
Exactly.
And you quit and play Farmville.
Us-
And then send me the link.
Yeah, there you go.
You can play Minecraft with me, all of you too. I'm having a problem.
And this guy right here looks exactly like one of the guys on Vega.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
And they have Santa Claus on Vega too. He comes once a year.
Okay.
Jesus.
Wait a minute. Did I? Oh,
Might as well
shit.
put the Easter Bunny in there while they're at it. Shoots
You
eggs
That's
at
hot.
the
flying,
names of some of the
flying
on
UFO.
Vega.
There. I may have not had it on there through Fruity's whole thing right there, but it's on there now. I think I know what Rain was talking about.
That
Yeah,
sounds
well, I
cute.
saw
Well,
Fruities on there because I got YouTube on the other screen, but I
Okay.
didn't see Brandy's.
Okay.
I
may have
got one thing
already
to say.
switched
I
it
got
back.
one thing to say to Kick Guy.
Go ahead.
Pretty much.
I'll repeat that.
I do like this blue though.
I do like the blue, but
This turquoise.
but this is how I feel about it.
Hey, fuck you, man!
There you go. That's what I mean. Well, I don't know. It's just we'll have to see how it goes, I guess. But I don't see why we needed all of this fancy shit.
Mhm.
You know, fix our goddamn game. Take the air script out. That's what you need to do.
Put everything back to normal.
You know. All right, let's finish this out here. Okay, we got the Moonstalker war paints. Wait a minute, let me make sure I got them on the right page here, so nobody's freaking out on me. Then we got a large horizontal wall, which is the little wall, but the other direction. And the event trophy, which I do like the colors on it, but I think it sucks.
Yeah.
It
And
looks just like another one that we have.
yeah, our faction ones that we used to have that had Corpus and Sentinel and survivors. Yep.
I will mention a couple of things if you like.
Yeah.
Was mine able to be brought up on the screen at all?
Yeah. I had yours
All
up.
right.
Yeah.
Bring
Hang on a
mine
minute.
back up for a little bit.
All right, just a second.
What? Sorry.
Okay, you're on.
I do like that trophy.
All right. You
do.
do notice how the chat is now transparent? People got pissed off about the backgrounds being in the way.
Oh, yeah. There it
So
is.
unless
It's
you do
back.
unless you do it like this,
Mhm. Oh, there it went away.
okay? So
Yeah.
now you can make it transparent.
Got you.
In addition, if you hit Control period or what did Nutcracker say? End of something. They have a new list of commands that you can use, or I guess emojis
Oh.
that you can use.
Oh yeah, that's the Windows button in the period.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hit both
Windows button
the Windows button in the period, and a lot of people don't realize that, but that's how we get all the goofy shit in there. You hit the Windows button and the period, and it'll bring up the menu with all the things in it.
Yep.
Lot,
And you
lot,
can hit.
a lot of people
And
don't know that.
they got different ones, like different emojis for different things. And wasn't this good before, but I guess because they must have redone the chat. You just have to, like with emojis as well. If you incorporate one from another server or something, just still be careful about what you use in there, because they could still go back through and look at it. But these have actually expanded quite a bit compared to the old one.
They look
So
like
they,
they're clearer.
yeah, they're clear too. So you can
Mhm.
like want to make somebody hungry. There you go.
All right.
Um,
Did y'all see what Friendly Fender wrote though? Right.
Hmm?
You can't pick the units that come out from your bastion now. It's for right now. They said it wasn't able to put it in this release, so
So
it'll
the
come out at a later date where you can pick the units to put in the that come to defend your base.
so wonder what unit they're gonna put out.
Everybody's confused.
It's crazy. It
Jeez.
is definitely crazy.
Okay, these guys left me already dumbfounded, so what can I do?
Well, just hang in there, Enzo, and we'll guide you through it, baby.
yeah. So basically, everything that you normally see on like a chat emoji, like on Discord, you can be able to get on here.
Right.
So I just wanted to touch base on that. And for those who don't know, just click on the box and then hit Control and the dot for a period, which would be like right above the
No,
space
you
bar in
hit the
most cases.
Windows button. The
Yeah,
Windows
Windows.
button and
You
a
do the
dot.
Windows button first,
Yeah.
and then the
You.
period.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes.
But I forgot what Nutcracker called it.
Oh, it's hard telling with him.
Who?
Nut.
Oh,
Gambo said
hey,
there's new terrain. Look in your
Yeah, I was
thingy,
gonna say
Brandon.
there's a couple new ones.
New
uh,
what?
I
In
just
the
want to say
Terrain
base.
on
this.
for your base.
Go ahead, Bone.
I just want to say this. I still want a floating CC.
Uh huh. It's in the upgrades.
Actually, the new
Yeah, I
terrain
want it too.
No.
I've already had all the new terrain. So
Well, they should.
yeah, all these are old
Well, he said
except
they
for
put
the
new
desert.
ones. He said there's
The
No,
new
scroll
ones.
desert is the
down.
only
If you
one.
scroll down, there's two new ones.
Skull.
There's
There's
Nope,
a
I
skull.
already got them all except for the Watchland.
to go scroll back
Wasteland.
down.
Yeah, I already got all of them except for the Watchland.
No, I think you have to refresh then, because mine have two different ones that you don't have in there.
Okay.
There's
I usually
snow,
buy them all.
train tracks, snow, and
Yeah, I
skull.
got train tracks.
There's desert and then skull.
Glenn said his is floating bone down the river.
Nope, I got everything except for Wasteland or Desert, whichever one you want to call it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got them all except one.
I have Corpus and Rangers aren't showing in yours.
Huh.
Click on base to the left of
Base.
terrain up there.
Oh, you
No, go back where you were. Base upgrades. Click on terrain.
No, go to base.
Scroll
first.
down.
No.
Those two right there.
There's Sentinel and default Rangers, Corpus.
I don't have any of that.
I don't know if I do or not. Hang on a minute. Let me look.
You probably have to click out of it and click back in it again, because she didn't show it a second ago either until she went out and then went back in. Mine does that too.
Huh. Thank you, Gambo, for pointing that out.
Base upgrades, terrains.
And it's free.
Oh. You may as well purchase it while it says free.
I don't
I
have
did,
it.
and that's what it
I don't
looks
see
like.
where you see it at.
It's in the base upgrades, honey, in the CC.
I got Savannah, Wasteland, Grasslands, Desert, Default, Sentinel Base. Oh, okay. They named them. I already. Okay, they just showed up.
Ooh.
Shit.
Shit, I don't have any of them unlocked. Are they all free? Fuck no.
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 Most of
I've
them
Oh,
are.
got
wait.
12
This one
of
came
them.
up free.
Yeah, there'll be a couple free, but watch out. If you click on one, it says it's free, but it takes coins, so watch your coin.
They're 199.
Oh,
199
my.
coin apiece.
Oh. So
Yep, and I
far
got
I've
them
got
all.
them for free.
I got
Yeah,
'em
just
all.
watch out.
The last four are 199 a piece.
Yep, and I got them all.
That one's already. No, that one's gold. That one's gold.
If you
I
want
better
to know
get
which
that one unlocked.
one looks like, then its skull is the best one, I think. It hides
Yeah, I
stuff
see
easier.
the 199 gold. Yeah, I didn't buy none of them.
Yeah, it's the last four that are
Yeah.
the 199.
Yeah, I didn't buy none of them.
It's skull, desert, snow, and train tracks.
I think I
They
like
should
the
put these in the
savannah.
prize store for the events.
This
Yeah,
shit is so
really.
tiny when you try to go through it to bring it back up. That's what she said.
This is gonna have to. This is gonna be really crazy because that means that our bases now are junk.
I
What the
don't see no
fuck? Look
expansion.
at my bait. What the? What the hell?
I don't see no
They changed.
expansion.
They changed the scenery on my base. It's a desert.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine was
that's what.
changed too. You got to
Yeah,
change it
mine
back.
was changed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine is changed too.
So
I
at
have a
top
Sentinel's
level, it
base
didn't
now.
change mine.
Yeah, mine's the same. I
Mine's
had
the
the
same. I'm top level. It
Sentinels
look
on.
like I
Are
gotta
you?
feed it to them. Mm-hmm.
It's also gonna it's also gonna change it if you go in there and you're clicking on them to see what they look like. It's gonna keep the last one that you clicked on there because you don't have to
Mine's
save it. All you have to do is have clicked it. So
Well,
Mine
I
was
didn't
the
click on any
same
of them. They're already
green.
all open.
I changed it to the second to last one, not above the 4.
The
Outlaws
desert one's
already
kind
got
of
them
cool
all
though.
too.
The
well, the
desert
new
one's kind of
units you
cool.
can turncoat them. At least they're not immune to that.
Well, this is just crazy, guys. It makes you wonder what's going to be in store for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yep.
Or we could be going crazy and it could be completely dead easy and letting people get through it and see how they like it. Who knows? Probably not though.
That would be the best thing they could do with this. But here again, we're talking about Steelfront.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Who was that? Was that Dirk Diggler you just passed by?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know there's a Dirk Diggler on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
me though.
There's one in California too. He
I
does
was
porn.
going to ask you about that because it popped up on my YouTube. And I was like, okay.
Not me.
So tonight was fun. I was trying to make dinner, be on here, and a beer getter.
There you go. That's that multitasking lady of you.
I'll be right back here. Get
I
some sister
know
stuff.
it.
Well, guys, I think we've beat this with about as much as we can beat it.
And you said you want to know about that unit. Yeah, it's the same thing, same look as this thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Manus.
So this is
Take a
no
bit of
different in how it looks either. So it's just that main background for the main map.
Evidently.
Take a bit of getting used to looking at the mountains the way they go.
Mm-hmm.
The little peaks.
It looks
Yeah,
better.
it's definitely
Looks
different.
Mm-hmm.
pointier.
Wonder
They're
wonder
not going
how
to be
long
able to
it'll be
do that in the
before
bases until they expand them.
Yeah.
Oh
how long
no.
before we forget what it
Yeah,
used to look like.
I can't wait for that. If that really happens, that would be so nice to have a little bit
Yeah.
more room in our base. Oh,
Mhm.
mine is
It
busted at the
would.
seams.
And this is my favorite base.
You know, I
If
was
I
in your sector and did not nosy in your bases to see how your bases look. That's not right.
My game's frozen.
That's not like me at all.
well,
Me ages to get in, but I got in.
well, I guess we can go ahead and go with the shout outs and we'll just have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. City will be live, and everybody will be
I
there
miss it.
trying to figure out this event.
That's gonna
So
be a fun one.
that is
Yeah.
going to be a fun one. I really believe that too.
Now, do we
I miss it.
actually get to collect our shit,
Do you get to what?
collect our stuff in Kickside like our daily bullshit? Did that change?
We don't know that
Anybody
yet, dear.
try it?
No, I don't think anybody did. We'll have to check
Okay.
that one out.
How many people are gonna get surprised that it's changed
So far it
and say,
is
"How do
down
you do
there,
this?"
Mama. It is down there still. From what I can tell from looking at my base, it's all still down there, so I think that stuff didn't change. But let's see here. Um,
Yeah, I was able to purchase it, or not purchase it, but I was able to get it through Facebook.
Alrighty, let's go ahead with the shout outs. And thank you, Mr. Phillip. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. And Mr. Clark, thank you very much. You guys rock. Let's start with Mr. Andrew.
Well, at the moment, it's all confusing and it's all new to us, so we just got to see what happens. And the map's okay, but I don't know why they got to mess with all this crap what they done. Should have left it where it was. Just fix the damn game. Get rid of whatever you say, the script, whenever. Just the normal event of the month where you get tokens then. Obviously changing to XPs. You should have just carried on with all that. And I don't know why they took the fractions off. They should have kept them. And so we just got basically. I just hope it doesn't come down to that what you said early on. Smash bringing like another game in, and then there'd be no war commander. I want to say Michael Clark. What you said early on. But if you think it's going to happen, many people won't be playing War Commander. They will just quit altogether if it's going to be like that. What they're going to do, and also you have just got to see what happens. And I just want to say thank you for everybody on YouTube, people on the Discord, and thank you for a great show, Smash, and everybody else. Let's just go with the flow and see what happens. Peace out.
Thank you, sweetheart. Miss Bad Mama.
Well, I just want to say thank you, ladies, again, and Bonehammer and Enzio and Andrew. Um, you guys are great, man. I love seeing how y'all handle things here and try to straighten things out. And I want to shout out to Jump Killer once again for streaming it on for 19. And Smash,
Yes,
I love you, honey.
I love you too, sweetie.
I love all y'all.
Get a room.
We
Hey,
did.
hey.
Your
We
turn.
I
do.
tried.
We
They
did. We're
wouldn't
in
rent me one.
it.
The fuckers wouldn't rent me
I
one.
won't let her out of
A
here.
private room with us later on will cost you extra.
Nobody sent me the room key number.
I'll give you one later on.
Oh,
Sounds like love is in the air.
Oh boy, Mr. Bone.
y'all have a good night. Boney, you're up.
Okay. Everybody out there, I need y'all when they fill the survey out. I want you to say what they want
Oh.
next. You want to float CC, a
Bonehammer the
floating,
activist.
floating CC, floating CC. Thank you so much. It was great to be here, and we'll have to see how it goes tomorrow. I'm saying it's going to go down one time after they come down to fix it. It's going to go down one time tomorrow during the event. Something's going to happen when they load it.
It probably is. You're probably right. Oh.
I still say 2 times bone hammer.
Alrighty, Miss Sandra.
Well, I have to say this. Whoever is running Stillfront, they're a set of backwards nincompoops. Instead of fixing the game, they're adding more crap to it and running away people that are actually trying to stay in the game. Fix the blinking game and bring back the people that you lost, you ninnies. Besides that, thanks for having me. I will be missing CD show tomorrow because I'll be at work. Darn it. And Smash, you feel better, okay?
Thank you, sweetheart.
And everybody else, have a good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Have you seen what Grant?
I don't know what blinking means.
That's my curse word.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something you slept with or something like your blinky, you know.
I think you mean stucking, but that's okay.
That's my
Mr.
curse word,
Enzo.
blinking.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, I'm gonna. Whatever they
There's a
did to the
lady.
game, we want our game back. They should just fix the hack and whatever they were doing. I understand they want to do some changes, but it's not the right way to do it.
No.
No, it's not. I agree, honey. Miss Pretty, what you think?
Well, yeah, just like everybody else, we'll have to see and wait what all crap comes out and what they do and how we can get through it and run the new event and see how hard it is or how easy some sections are or we'll just have to wait and see and muddle our way through it.
Yep.
Probably gonna take forever, but
Just
we'll
come and
just
watch City and them lose their
yeah.
stuff.
Uh,
That's all you
You
gotta
talking about
do.
See
me?
how the higher
Yeah,
levels
Yep.
get it done and
yeah, I'm talking about
then
you.
figure out a way that you can do it with
It
some of
might
the
be
units.
me. I don't know for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna try to go to work yet in the morning or not.
I think you
No,
shouldn't,
I wouldn't.
honestly.
Not with
But
you running a fever, sis.
Sounds like we need a rest.
Yeah.
but
I
yeah.
Imagine sausage.
I think a spanking would make her feel so much
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, if you're the one getting the
Smash.
spanking and not her.
Flash, you
Well,
know what you can do, hon? If
What?
you put on a sweater cap at night and you sleep with it on, it'll
Uh-huh.
bring that fever and all the chills and everything right out of you.
Hmm.
You know
Never heard of
why?
that one.
'Cause the heat
This
comes
comes
out of
out
the
your
top
head.
of your head.
Yep,
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
I know that. I never thought of it that way, but thank you for that.
You're
Mr.
welcome.
Mikey, you want to give a shout out?
Sure. Thanks everyone for having me. This was a fun show.
Hey,
Tomorrow's be interesting when we're trying to do these bases and see how it all works out. I guess we'll know then, but try not to stress over it all night and I mean game ain't worth it. So other than that, I don't know other than the way it's gonna be structured with having to clear the ones and then open the other ones and whatnot. I don't see anything really different about these bases. So I don't think we're gonna see the game go down, to be honest. I don't know. That's just my thought. They didn't really change much, but
but they have to load it
uh,
onto the map.
yeah. Well, I mean, they load them on every other event, so
And we
the
go
bases are
down.
going to all look the same as they have, just like our bases look the same. So I don't see any difference there. But I don't know. It is what it is. We'll find out tomorrow, I guess. Everyone, just have a good night. Take care and be safe and all that good shit.
Yeah.
I got to go make some dinner.
Sausage.
Enjoy.
Like some of us for
Thank
Bacon.
you, Mikey. Thank you,
Cool.
Mikey.
Thank you.
Miss Rain.
Thanks for having me. And yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it being a bit different for a change. Just not looking forward to the grind if it's a grind. Well, we know it will be, don't we?
Yeah, it'll
I'd
be.
like us to grind, but
I'm sure it'll be in there somewhere.
I'm looking
hey,
forward to it.
Hey, there's Bradley in the side chat. Hi, Bradley.
Yeah, I was just about to try and tell him you're late. What beginning and you're here all the info.
Uh-oh, Rain's
Watch
gonna
out
get
for
you
the
now.
watch
You're in
out
Oh,
for the
trouble.
sausages. See, you won't know what we're on about the sausages.
Miss Brandy, you want to do a shout out,
Okay.
sweetheart?
So, yes, I got two things to say directly to Kixeye. This is one.
Hey, fuck you, man!
This is the other.
These nuts. Got him!
Good
Girl,
Lord.
you was loud and clear.
Ooh.
That's great.
Got you, homie.
Alrighty. Well, I want to say thank you to all of you guys on my panel. You guys are awesome. I love you guys so much. You guys really make my show great, and I love you for that. And everybody in YouTube, you guys are awesome too. And thank you so much for coming and watching our crazy asses get on here and think we know something about Court War Commander. But don't forget tomorrow. What is it? Is his time 1800 cities?
1 o'clock Eastern, I think it
It's
is.
1 o'clock Eastern when the game goes down when the event starts. City will be live, so don't miss his show because you can just watch him go through it and let him kill all his stuff. It's funnier when you sit back and let him do it.
Yeah, the rest of us do it when we want to show how not to do it.
Yeah, exactly. So you gotta separate that whenever you're watching City's videos, okay? So or City's live shows. So then you understand that what we're doing is different from what he's doing.
It's for the what we're doing it is for the comedy.
Yeah, can I make one request though?
Sure.
Please duct tape his mouth.
Oh.
Ooh.
I
No,
was
you want
just
to
gonna say,
do this
I,
thing?
I was just
Well,
gonna say he can't sing because I'm not home to be laughing in the background.
oh, okay. Well, City, if you're listening, well, I know he'll be watching it in the morning. City, they don't want you singing tomorrow, so don't be singing.
Wait till after.
Yeah.
Only because I'm not home to hear and laugh in the background.
Oh, okay.
That's my excuse.
Chandra's
He's gonna
gonna
sing
change it
twice as
up.
hard tomorrow.
Now,
Watch.
Oh
now
my
beat a bit of
lord.
singing.
Exactly.
He probably will. He
Oh,
probably
Hmm.
dear.
will. Alrighty, everyone. It's been a great show, and thank you again, all of you guys, for coming along. And we will figure this out. And Kixeye, we don't understand why you're doing all this shit, and all we asked you to do was fix our fucking game.
Ready
You
said it was
know,
the best version.
but I guess we gotta go this route to see what the hell it brings us. So everybody say goodbye, and
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
catch us
Bye.
tomorrow on City Show at 1 o'clock
Arrivederci.
p.m. Take
For D-side
care.
foot.
See ya. Don't
Bye.
wanna be ya.
Okay, there we go.
Night
We
night.